Go live. We're
We're live.
we're live. Yeah. Woo. Hello everybody. Um hello Lisa. How are you?
Okay, I'm glad for the sprint today to get my brain in writing mode because I was like,
Yeah.
why should I? What's the point? Blah blah blah.
Oh.
And then I was like, no, just so I have my own acronym JFDI, which is just blankety blank do it. And so sometimes
Oh
I
yeah.
tell myself that. I've
Oh, I
debated
I love that.
I've debated getting a neon sign, much like yours. It's just those letters, and like when I really need it, just blink, turn my sign on, and be like,
Turn it on and then it's no excuse not to do it. Sorry, I realized I was all set up for recording videos but not live streams. And
ah,
so I am here we are. I'm getting all set up. So this ends in ZH. I'm going to try to share my screen. I'm rating in my Dabble project today. And so I want to share that, but I want to also be aware of our timer. We keep trying to tell everybody at Dabble we want it connected so that we can kind of, get it all going. So let's see who's here today in the chat. We have a couple of minutes. Oh my gosh, the chat was like really hopping today. So okay, Wraith is here. Hello, good morning. I'm glad you're joining us. I think this is your first one. And Ashley and Elena, TW, Lee Lizzie, Iva, NJ. That's you. I've already said hello to you, Elisa. So I'm
yes, okay, fine.
not going to say hello to you again. JM is here. TW, I think I said. NJ. Reed is here. And Hope is here. And Aaron is here. I was like, I know I saw another name in here. So yeah. Okay, great. Oh, and Rosalinda's here too, as well. I think I got everybody. So, apparently yesterday in the sprints, they voted me Queen Abby. I don't
Sweet.
know why, but I'll take it. As long as you don't behead me, I will take it. So, and Eric is here, and Electrical Tetris is here as well. So, Electrical, tell us your real name again. I know you've probably told us a million times, but
The
Queen Abby, Wizard Hank, and the Doug.
that's
The
awesome.
Doug.
Well, Abby, you
Oh
might have
my
talked about
gosh.
this already, but did you share about your conference experience?
No, I did not. And let's see, we have a minute 45, it looks like, before we get. Oh, Linda. Okay, yes. Linda. All right, I'm going to have to write that down so I remember. So, my conference experience, are you talking about the meeting I had with the agent on Friday? Yeah, it was super interesting. She told me some things. Tatiana, hello. She told me some things that actually this morning I was talking to Jen Braxma, who is a book coach as well. And Jen was like, I have never heard anyone say some of these things. So we were super interested in the fact that she told me to mention that I had 5 other finished developmentally edited books in my back pocket.
Nice.
I've never mentioned it because I would have thought that an agent would be like, well, what's wrong with those books? Why were you never picked up? Like, why are they not out into the world? Like, somehow they would discredit the fact that I literally wrote them and kept writing and kept writing and kept learning and kept getting better. And this agent was like, no, that makes me want you more
Hmm.
because if I like this book and I see you have 5 more versus somebody else that I like their book, but it took them 10 years to write it and they don't have anything else. She's like, that actually works in your favor. And I was like, I would never in a million years have guessed that.
Yeah,
So
that's interesting. I haven't really heard that specifically. Was that Michaela
five
or somebody else?
seconds. Nope. And here we got to jump into the sprint. So let's pick this up in just a minute. Everybody, see you in 20. Okay, everybody. Hi.
That was a fast 20 minutes. My goodness.
That was a fast 20 minutes. So Ashley got 754. Tatiana got 460. Hope 334. Reed 538. Aaron 33 words, but 2 pages of the Nano Draft Revised. Sweet. Iva got 77. JM 528. What'd you do, Elisa?
336. So right in the middle. So
Nice.
you guys were burning it up today. That's awesome.
Yeah, Rosalinda got 289, Elena 146. I got 605, I think. I
Awesome.
started off with 300 in my document. I got 905 now. So, um, electrical dictress 181. Um, Linda, I should have just said Linda now that I know electrical tictress is Linda. Um, all right, so let's see. Let me share the second sprint. It should be linked to the first one if you're looking for it. It also should be down below in the description, but I am going to put it right here in a comment in case you have it. I'm also going to channel the Doug for a moment. So if you're here, we want to try and remind everybody to click the like or the subscribe button. And if you click subscribe, I think you'll know whenever we put new events up in the YouTube stream, but also it will tell you a few minutes before an event starts that the event is happening. So there we go. Doug has started writing down everyone's real names. I know. I feel like I need to too. um, so anyway, oh, and Kara's here. Great. So Kara got 115. That's awesome. It's more than you had before. That's what I figure.
Absolutely.
So, all right, let's see. How far are we before the next sprint starts? It looks like we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Have you ever done a sprint session where even if you had everything planned, you still feel like you have a mental cloud in your mind? Me?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say me. That's like
This is my
every sprint.
outline. Like, this is very much planned, and I still sat there staring at the screen for probably at least 5 minutes. So
Yeah. I mean, I have the added pressure that none of you guys have of knowing that my words are on the screen, even though I'm like 100% sure no one is reading them and or paying attention. There's something about it that I'm like, I feel that's my mental cloud. Is it's like performance anxiety? I don't know. It must be like what actors feel like before they go out on the stage. Like, I don't know. That's sort
yeah,
of.
we're just writing random words so that stuff is populating, but it's not actually like part of your thing.
So Ashley said she's using Dabble with the plot grids and scenes. If she gets writer's block in one chapter, yeah, you just jump into another for whatever it feels good. That's the weird thing that nobody really teaches you about writing a book, and that you don't have to write it in chronological order. Like, you don't have to write page 2 after you wrote page 1. Like, you can write page 1, page 2, page 3, and then you can write like page 90 or 100. Like, you can jump to the middle and write what you feel like for the day or what comes to you. So I think that's something to be said for that. Go where your energy is. But Dabble question for the 14 days free, is it consecutive days or days using it? Doug, if you're still here, my friend,
I'm pretty sure it's consecutive. If I think back to when I started, I think it's like 14 days from the day you start that trial.
I think so too. But it's consecutive, Doug says. Yeah. Okay. But you don't have to put a credit card in. So that's the part I really like about it is, you can try it and you don't have to worry about forgetting if you don't like it. So, all right, we got 20 seconds to go. I'm continuing my skeleton story. So this is like my version of an outline. So I'm writing like the short story version. So I'm going to jump in and do that. Everybody else, good luck. We'll see you in 20 minutes.
Sweet. All right. Oh, Abby, I think you're muted.
There we go. Now I'm not muted, right?
Right.
Oh, everybody's talking about the new Pope in the chat. My phone also started going off with all my girlfriends. There's a new Pope.
Oh, they've completed the voting. I was just watching the news this morning. They're like, well, there'll be another vote later. Wow.
Apparently it's an American, it says.
Okay. That seems fast. I don't know. Was there a normal number of votes usually? That seems like it went pretty quickly.
I don't know. I just know it was white smoke, which I think is the coolest thing that, that's part of the process, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's see. How did everybody do? Ashley, 634. Rosalinda, 333. Go buy your lottery. 333. Let's see. Reed, 598. Iva, 227. Tatiana, 413 in the last session. J.M. Brown, 400. Elena, 171. So nice. Kara, 360. I think I got 575 if I did the math really quickly. So Linda got 127. What'd you get, Elisa?
I got 357, so a little bit more this time. Nice. So that's cool.
Brave got 483.
Yes, sorry. I said I'm almost at the end of my expanded outline, so that feels like a milestone too, because I'd gotten stuck and sort of dug further into my outline and wrote a really detailed one, and so now I'm almost at the end of that, so that's cool.
Nice. Let's see. NJ, total 17,757 and still going. Nice. So, all right, Doug is out. Doug, peace.
See ya.
Yeah, so just let me see. Let me put the third link in the chat just so everybody has it in case you've already closed out your browser, which, by the way, before you close everything out, remember your words are only available for the next 24 hours. So make sure you copy and paste them into wherever it is that you keep your project. So there we go. The third sprint is there. And let me open that up on my iPad too. So it looks like we have 2 minutes left before the next one starts. So Elisa, what's your book about in general? Like, this is are you still writing YA fantasy or?
Yes. So this second world, so a world of my creation, there's my main character is a girl who feels kind of trapped in her family's business. This world has lost their magic, and she keeps thinking in some part of the back of her head, like, if only she can like help with restoring it. There's this class of mages that they keep telling everyone that they're working on it, but they're probably not, right? So she has some experiences with this head of the enclave, and she finds her own magic that shouldn't exist, hasn't existed in the world for like 200 years. So she's on this quest to find a community that could help her learn who she is, and then she will come back. Her parents are kidnapped because they're accused of being magic users, which is a big no-no. And so she's trying to come into her own magic to go back and save her family from these people who her whole life thought were the good guys, and she's finding out they are not the good guys.
I like it when the good guys turn out to be the not so good guys, or the bad guys turn out to be the good guys, and there's like a nice twist to it. I think that's always really fun. So, yeah.
And what is your skeleton that you're working on? What is the focus?
This one is the one that was not a horror. The longer Jeff and I have worked on it, we've decided it's just a straight mystery. But it's a supernatural mystery because there is a ghost that does not know how he died. He died at the school. So his unfinished business is he wants to know how he died so he can cross over and stop living in an eternal loop of middle school. And we've kind of built a whole story around the premise that they can talk to him through this old radio. So
cool.
Well, we've got 3 seconds, everybody. One more sprint. Good luck. We'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay. That was the last sprint. How did everybody do? What's
Ooh,
your total?
that was good. My total was like just over 1,000 for the three altogether, which is excellent. And I just got
Nice.
to the end of my outline plus. So I'm like, eek, she just got caught by some people. So it's good.
Nice. Nice. I think my total was 1,907, but for the day, so that included like my 300 words or so from earlier. So
Nice.
I'm pretty happy with that. So let's see. We've got Rosalinda says 390, Tatiana 500, 1382 total.
Fabulous.
Emily 437, Reed 543, daily total of 1679. Nice.
So
I feel like he and I were neck and neck. Ashley 749, 2144 total. Nice. I have a 150 total, 454. Kara 427 during that sprint. Nice. Rosalinda 1012 today. Hooray. Yeah. Ray 609. Elena 97. Today is slow due to the Pope's election. She's Italian. Yeah. So bigger deal for you. Nice. 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 And Wraith is 1650 for the day. So you guys are doing amazing.
Oh, we have
final total.
J.M. Brown. We missed him or her.
Oh, did I miss? Oh, JM 574. The chat when it moves, yeah. I have a hard time sometimes keeping track. Yeah, so everybody remember you have 24 hours to move your words over from the WordSprints website into wherever your project may be. And just to plug tomorrow's event, we do have a workshop coming up at noon Eastern time tomorrow with Deborah Walls about how to work with an editor. So everybody, thank you for joining us today. It's our last sprint of the week. We'll do it again next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. So until then, we will see you guys later. Thanks for joining us.